So hello, it's a beautiful day outside, very warm and sunny today, and I'm going to share a magazine that I thought would be very interesting for those who want to go outside to paint. So this magazine is called Plein Air Magazine. This magazine, this is a September 2018 issue. The cover says 6 Keys to Convincing Trees. So this is a very interesting magazine. I have a collection of these magazines because I find them to be very inspiring, and I'm a person that likes to be out in nature. So this magazine is great for me because I just love nature. I love the sound of nature. I love being outside, and it's very refreshing to go outside to take your paints outside. So I also want to show an easy way to travel with your painting supplies. So I have with me in my little bag that I brought a no excuse, what I call a no excuse kit for plein air painting. Because a lot of times we can make a lot of excuses to paint plein air because we don't want to lug around a whole bunch of supplies. So this is my little supplies for plein air painting. It's a watercolor set, a few micron pens, and a water brush. So this should give you no excuse to say I can't go plein air painting because I don't have the right supply. So if you just take this, this is a water brush. This is a Holbein water brush. I like this one because it has a lot of water, a big water brush that can hold a lot of water, so you don't have to keep refilling it. I have 2 micron pens. One is a brush pen and one is a 05 pen. I also have a watercolor kit. It's very small, and I kind of customized my kit, and I took out the Cotman. This was a Winsor Newton Cotman watercolor set, and added Van Gogh watercolors to this set. So this is the set that I have, and you can do it however you want. You can get the Cotman set if you're just starting out. I kind of like the Van Gogh watercolors better, so I bought a Van Gogh watercolor set and put these in the Cotman because I like this little box a little bit better. It's a little more compact. So this is my little watercolor set, and this is a Stillman and Brim watercolor sketchbook. So this one is a 5.5 by 3.5 26 sheet let's see, this is a cold press extra heavyweight white sketchbook. So this is very small, that can fit in your pocket probably. So this is a small sketchbook to use. So so yeah, basically everything fits in the palm of my hand. All the supplies you need, just throw it in your purse or your bag and just take time to come out here and paint. So let me just go over a few highlights of this magazine. You will definitely love this magazine. It has features a lot of artists who go out and plein air paint. And so yeah, let me just go into showing you a little bit of what's in this magazine. I can't show you everything because I want you to go out and get this magazine. So let me just show you a few things that's in this magazine. Alright, so I'm going to do a few little reviews of this magazine. Eric Rhodes is the publisher and the chairman and publisher of this magazine. So I remember looking up a YouTube video on Eric Rhodes, and he was very encouraging as far as encouraging you to take your paints outside no matter what skill level you're at. Sometimes it can be very intimidating to paint outside if you see other people painting and you don't think you're that great, but he encouraged you to just go out there anyway to paint. So he has a page in this book, in this magazine, which he says rethinking plein air events and quality. So it's a very interesting, it's called the publisher's letter. So he writes a letter in this magazine. I believe in every magazine he writes something that he has that he's discussing. So that to me is pretty interesting. Also, there's a The Joy of Seeing by Richard Smith. So there's a lot of interesting paintings that he's done, and he talks about the joy of seeing. So he's a really good painter, and I guess he's been painting for a long time, but there's a lot of great photos of his paintings in here. So there's a lot of nice paintings to look at, and he has a demonstration on creating distinct color worlds. So lots and lots of information in here. So there's also, let's see, so many different things in here that is just unbelievable how much information is in this magazine. So there's another interesting page in this magazine. It's called 6 Keys to Painting Trees with Character and Dimension. And this is to avoid painting generic trees, like trees that have been just pasted on. But you want to see more of a realistic, or a tree that looks like a tree, but it doesn't look like you just plopped it on a piece of paper. So there's a lot of nice tips. It says John McDonald lives in the Berkshires of Williamstown, Massachusetts, where he has a lot of trees he can paint. So there's photos of his artwork in here. Beautiful, beautiful paintings. So also this magazine has a lot of advertisements for, like, if you want to buy an easel, if you want to take some workshops, if you want to buy some DVDs or like online courses to take to learn how to paint plein air. So if you're searching and you're looking for a book or magazine to start off with this magazine if you're interested in painting outside. And I do recommend it. It's very therapeutic to me to paint outside, and you'll have a lot of fun. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just go out and paint your painting. There's just so much out here to paint. So I hope that you're encouraged by this video, and that you go out and just have fun making art of your own, making paintings of your own, and just take time to go outside. Don't stay inside. I'm a person that I don't like to stay inside all day. I have to go outside. I don't know about you, but being outside in nature is just something about it, you know. Maybe I'm just a person that likes to be outside, but if you like to be outside, pick up this magazine, go to your park somewhere around where you live. Doesn't have to be fancy or nothing, but just go out and have a great day painting. And I hope you enjoyed this little review. I wish I could show you everything, but if I showed you everything, you probably wouldn't get this magazine. So trust me, get this magazine. I paid $6.95, small price to pay for all that's in this magazine. I got it at Barnes & Noble. I'm not sure, whatever bookstore that's in your town or state. Just look up this magazine. So yeah, thank you for watching.